Record should reflect we had a brief bench conference in the case. But
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you for the moment to have the bench conference. As I had an opportunity to review the PSI with my client, we have no factual assertions to the corrections, and we did address two conditions of the recommendation, that being the anger management course, and as well as the no use or possession of firearms, ammunition, or weapons at this time. Based upon our conversation with Ms. Ferrara at the bench, I'd be requesting that those two recommendations be stricken, and we would request that the other aspects of the probation sentence be adopted.
Mr. Neri, anything you want to say before I impose sentence?
No, sir, I don't. I mean, I've been really appreciative of everything you guys have done for me, an opportunity to, take care of my wife and everything like that too. When I was over there, I mean, it was an unfortunate incident right there. I mean, it was a provoked incident. I really hate it. I mean, I'm trying to take this plea because, to tell you the truth, financially, with me and the wife and her being sick and everything like that, we can't really afford to miss no more work. But I've missed a lot of days, and it's draining on us. It really is. It's draining. It's tough. I mean, we still got a long way to recovery to go. I mean, we might be another year, before she can fully walk. I mean, after the little walk from here to the courthouse, and of course, I might have to take her to lunch or something like that or whatever, for doing it. But I mean, she won't be able to walk for the rest of the day, So, I mean, and I'd rather take her out to lunch because she can't walk the rest of the day. I'm gonna have to do the dishes and the laundry. So
get those leftovers now.
So, yeah.
If you need recommendations, we can talk after court.
Okay. All right. But I just need this. I just need to go on with my life. That's what I'm trying to do. I mean, we got children, we got grandchildren. I mean, we got, I just need to, go on with my life. I've never been in trouble. I don't get in trouble. Huh?
One of the things for me is that, and I stopped asking myself why I come into contact with certain people.
God's way.
Yeah.
God's way.
And I don't get to sort of watch them as they kind of, at least from afar, as they journey through the court.
Yes.
Right. And every time that you walked in, one thing so the first day you were about to bite my head off because you wanted to go hunting. And I said, no, I remember it. I'm
yes, sir.
At him, and I'm like,
yes, sir.
Just let me get through it. But that was, and I realized that was something that was important for you. We were going to time out your next appearance so that I was going to let you go hunting, because I realized that was a big part of what you did.
Yes, sir.
And I wish a lot of men, and particularly young men who are married, could have watched you, because at that point, everything else you were dealing with, and I could tell you love to hunt. That's
love to hunt
part of your life.
Yep.
But I remember you saying to me, "It doesn't matter. I'm not going." It just
yeah. I mean,
I know.
Was it? That's my life.
Told me because you need to take care of your wife.
Yes, sir.
And I said, well, I'm going to still allow you to be able to do it in case you need to do it. And you looked at me and you said, I'm not going, but okay, Judge.
Yeah.
And I could appreciate it. I could understand it. And I realized also that you knew where your obligation was.
I was raised in the South, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And that's where you were supposed to be. That no hunting was worth it, no anything. And although you didn't want to show it, I could also tell you were worried and you were scared.
Still am.
Yeah, I know. I know. But then throughout the process, you coming in here, the way you conducted yourself, people react differently when they're worried about everything. And sometimes they can act in a way that makes me have to do certain things.
Yes, sir, I understand.
You came in here every time. You have a hat on, but you'd walk in, and normally, other than today, you always sat in either that back row or that back row.
She needed exercise.
Okay. Walked in, you would always take off your hat. You would sit there quietly waiting for your case to be called.
Yes, sir.
And then I can't remember what, um, I think it might have been the holiday or some meal. I asked you how your wife was doing. And this big grin came on your face. And ma'am, you ought to know this because apparently you got up and you cooked. And that made that man the happiest person I'd ever seen. And
I'm a good cook.
he was grateful for the fact that you could do it, but he was also grateful for the meal. And that told me a lot about what I need to know about him.
Yes, sir.
And I've just been impressed by it.
Thank you.
By you, really. And I don't get a chance to say that to a lot of people, but I've been impressed by you. Just the way that as I've been able to view you, you conducted yourself. I think you knew that my prayers to you and your family and to your wife weren't just me saying things. I I always wake up every day looking for a blessing.
Yes, sir.
And the very fact of getting to see your wife, I got my blessing today. Uh, it I don't know for this old judge sitting up here how much you know what that means to me. I had never met her before. I didn't know. But I knew you were a good person, and I knew you loved her more than anything on this.
Yes, sir, I do. Without a doubt.
You conducted yourself in that. Ma'am, if any person can be proud of their spouse and their husband, be proud of that man.
Yes.
And I know you are.
Her name is Jessica too. I don't think I've ever told you her name, but
that's true. You never have.
No. That's why I brought her here because, like I said, I wanted you to meet her anyway, just so you know I wasn't pulling your leg or.
No, I knew you weren't.
Yes, sir.
I knew you weren't. That's not you. That you are probably one of the most honest, forthright people I get an opportunity to come into contact with. And you've shown it to me, and I you know I don't I get feelings about people. Everyone that I've had with you has just been a good feeling.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And so I'll tell you, Mr. Neary, you're a good man.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I'm gonna change this because when I look at the factual circumstances of this, the problem I'm having is I don't think Mr. Neary would have been any given day he wouldn't have been in this. He probably would have found a way to get himself out of it.
I mean, I tried to leave.
Mhm.
I tried to leave.
So what I'm going to do is this, and that so we can get through this. Man. I'm gonna place him on the 2 month. I'm not gonna go 6 months. I don't need it. 2 months prosecutor deferred sentence. $555 fines and costs, $180 probation, oversight fees. I'm waiving all of that except the minimum $125. That's all I want from you. I don't want the rest. You use that to take your wife. What?
Take her out to lunch.
Yeah, there you go. Use it for that.
Yes, sir. I am.
Okay.
Sir.
I don't want it. Simple as that.
Very appreciated. I mean, very appreciated.
No use of alcohol, recreational marijuana, or any illegal substance. You'll be subject to random testing as requested by probation. I would agree with your attorney that this case doesn't call for anger management class, and I'm not going to order it. I don't think he needs it at all. I will order no contact with the alleged victim in this case, directly or indirectly. No assaultive, threatening, or intimidating behavior. Also on this case, and normally I would order no possession of any weapons, firearms, ammunition. I know he is a hunter. I know that.
Well, I mean, we're good now. It's fishing season now.
Okay, well, he can fish. If that's what he wants to do.
Yes, sir.
But that hunting season will come back around.
Chill out.
Off of this. So I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna order any on his firearms, weapons, or other ammunition. I'll set a review hearing that's to be held
At 9 AM.
9 a.m.
June 10th, 2026, 9 a.m. And I'll order 93 days in jail suspended. And just wish you and your wife all the best. Get her to lunch.
Thank you very much,
Right.
Corrado. I wish you the best, and I hope you don't have to experience some of the stuff I had to do over the last few months with my wife. You know, it's tough. It hurt. It hurt. It hurt. And
I got you.
pray to the Lord every day, you know, hey, take me, leave her alone, you know, but I mean, I guess he's gonna save the both of us now, you know, so I hope so. I hope so. Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate everything.
You're welcome. You guys take care of each other. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Take care.
Thank you.
And keep him out of trouble, okay?
Paper, where's the pay on the-
I know.